Hello everyone, in today's video I'll be showing you how I make homemade clay. This clay is an air dry clay commonly called cold porcelain clay. You can make this clay using easily found items at home. Before we get started, here are some of the things I've made with this clay. I've made desk buddies, charms, earrings, keychains, food magnets, all from cold porcelain clay. If you're interested in making any of these items, I do have videos on my channel. Some of them I'm even going to upload later on, so do subscribe and get notifications of those uploads. Without further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. These are all the things you'll need. A microwave safe dish. Make sure to not use this for cooking food later. 1 cup corn flour, you can use any brand. 1 cup of white glue or PVA glue. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can use any coconut oil or baby oil or any type of colorless oil. 2 tablespoons of a preservative. Here I'm using white vinegar. Finally, a measuring cup, a tablespoon and a silicone spatula to mix everything. I first begin by pouring in 1 cup of glue and 1 cup of corn flour into my mixing bowl. First begin by mixing slowly to make sure the flour does not fly out. Once the flour is mixed in with the glue, you can mix it more thoroughly. I then add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and 2 tablespoons of vinegar to the mixing bowl. Again mix thoroughly. This is to get rid of any lumps. This is optional, but you can add in a few drops of white acrylic paint. This will make your clay turn out white instead of a yellowish translucent color. I normally don't mix any white paint when I decide to use the clay for making realistic food. If you do opt out after this step, just remember that any color you mix with the clay later will turn out 3 shades darker when the clay dries. Again mix thoroughly to prevent lumps. Now you have to put this mixture into the microwave for intervals of 30 seconds with stirring in the middle of those sessions. You will notice the mixture getting harder to stir. The mixture will gradually start forming into the clay. Try getting all the clay from the sides to the center. When you see the mixture becoming a lump, keep checking to see if it's too sticky by putting a little on your fingertips. Here I find the clay is a little bit too sticky, so I have to put it back into the microwave. After 4 intervals, I put the mixture for another 2 10-second intervals into the microwave because I found the clay still too sticky. But this again will depend on your microwave and how well it heats. Different microwaves heat differently. I finally know my clay is ready for kneading when I put it on my palm and it does not stick. Do not overcook the clay or you can get cracks when you try making anything later on. And do not undercook or your clay will become too sticky to use. But this all comes with practice. I then add a little flour and mix it with the clay so that it's not too sticky. You can gradually add more to the clay if you find it too sticky while kneading. You will have to knead the clay while it's still hot. You can stop when the clay cools down. And when you pull the clay apart, you get a teardrop shape. The kneading process will take about 5 to 10 minutes max. I then form a ball out of the clay and put some moisturizer around it. Do not mix any moisturizer in the clay, just apply it on the surface. I then put cling film around it. I put it in a Ziploc bag and then in an airtight container. You can store this clay outside itself. Avoid putting it in the fridge as it will start sweating as soon as you take it out and become too sticky to use. The clay will be ready to use in 24 hours and you can add acrylic paint to it to get different colors. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. It means a lot.